Some relationships end quietly. Others end in a custody battle over the dog. And then, there are the relationships that end here. A place where love, loans, and lies collide, and broken promises get a price tag. What happens when a young woman's trust is met with a mountain of debt? Megan Sunkrant, 21, thought she was building a future with the man she loved. She fronted the money for matching tattoos, a permanent symbol of their bond. She let him use her credit card to buy a brand new bedroom set, a foundation for their life together. But when that life fell apart, the love was gone, but the debt remained. She says it was a loan. He says it was a gift. It's a classic, he said, she said. But these days, our stories aren't just in our memories, they're in our text messages. And in this courtroom, a series of revealing texts are about to be read into the record, exposing the truth one four-letter word at a time. This is the story of Megan, who just wants her money back, and Tyler, her 24-year-old ex-boyfriend who is, quite literally, sleeping on the evidence. She loaned her boyfriend over $2,000 for tattoos and a bedroom set. When they broke up, he refused to pay her back, calling it all a gift. Now he's in court with his new girlfriend, sleeping on that same mattress. But a series of explosive text messages are about to change everything, and someone is about to get thrown out of the courtroom. The matter of Sunkrant versus Nichols is called. Plaintiff Megan Sunkrant is suing defendant Tyler Nichols for $2,235.54. They step forward, once partners, now separated by a podium and a whole lot of bad blood. The judge focuses on Megan, who looks both frustrated and determined. Judge, Miss Sunkrant, this was your boyfriend, but he's not your boyfriend anymore. Is that correct? Megan, yes, Your Honor. Judge, and your claim is for $2,235.54. Tell me what this money was for. Megan, it was for two things. First, we were on holiday and decided to get matching tattoos. He didn't have the money, so I paid for his. Then, a little while later, he got a new, empty apartment. He used my credit card to buy an entire bedroom set. Judge, he used your credit card. Did you give him permission? Megan, yes, I did. But it was always understood to be a loan. He knew I didn't have that kind of money to just give away. He promised he would make the payments and pay me back for everything. Megan calmly lays out the deal. She remembers being there, helping Tyler pick out a king-size Serta mattress, a frame, even a new TV. To her, it was an investment in their future together. She trusted him. The judge listens, her eyes shifting from Megan's honest face to Tyler, who's doing a great job of studying the floor. Judge, so, let me get this straight. You went on vacation and paid for a permanent mark on his body. Later, you let him charge over $2,000 on your credit card for furniture for his apartment. And he still hadn't paid you back for the tattoo? Megan, correct. He kept saying he would, but I never saw a dime. Judge, and when the relationship ended, what happened to the furniture? Megan, he kept it. He's still using it. I'm the one left with the bill. I had to make the payments so my credit wouldn't get ruined. He was supposed to be paying me back. He even made the first payment, but then he just stopped. Megan's voice is steady, but the unfairness of it all is obvious. She's not here as a woman scorned. She's here as a creditor who wants to be paid. The romance is just backstory. The real issue is simple. A loan was made, a promise was broken, and she wants her money. The judge now turns to the defendant, Tyler Nichols. His posture is all defense, a complete flip from Megan's calm composure. It's his turn to explain why he thinks he owes his ex-girlfriend nothing. Judge, Mr. Nichols, you heard the complaint. Let's start with the tattoo. Do you still have it? Tyler, yes. But it's covered. Judge, covered with what? Tyler, writing. Judge, what did the original tattoo say? Tyler, it was AK with a heart. For king. Hers was AQ for queen. You can almost feel the collective eye roll in the room. A symbol of their royal love, now scribbled over. A permanent reminder of a very temporary romance. The judge, completely unfazed, moves on from the ink to the big-ticket items. Judge, all right, let's talk about the furniture. You moved into an apartment with nothing. How did you get a bed and a TV? Tyler, Miss Sunkrant offered to get it for me. She knew I didn't have any furniture, so we went to the store and she helped me pick it out. Judge, she offered. And how much was it? Do you remember? Tyler, not off the top of my head, no. Judge, Ms. Sunkrant says it was $2,235.54. Does that sound about right? Tyler, yeah, I guess. Judge, and you believe this was a gift? A young woman, your girlfriend, just decided to gift you over $2,000 worth of brand new furniture? Tyler, yeah, it was a gift. We were together. That's what couples do for each other. Judge, so you have a new girlfriend now? Tyler, yes. Judge, and do you and your new girlfriend sleep on the Serta mattress that Ms. Sunkrant paid for? Tyler, yes. Judge, and you watch the TV together? Tyler, yes. Judge, and you think it's right that she paid for all of that? That she should be stuck with the bill while you and your new girlfriend enjoy it? Tyler, it was a gift. He keeps repeating the word gift like a magic spell he hopes will make the debt disappear. But the judge's questions have completely flipped the script. This isn't just about a breakup anymore. It's about basic fairness. It's about a man lounging around with his new partner on furniture paid for by his ex. His defense is starting to sound less like a misunderstanding and more like a con. The case is hanging by a thread. It's her word against his. Loan versus gift. But Megan came prepared. She mentioned evidence. The judge, sensing this is where it gets good, circles back. Judge, Mr. Nichols, you claim you never made any payments toward this furniture? Tyler, not really. No. Judge, never? Tyler, no. Judge, Ms. Sunkrant, you said he made the first payment. Do you have proof of that? Megan, I don't have his bank statements, but I have proof of him saying he was paying me. I have emails and text messages. Judge, I would like to see those. Hand them to the officer. As the bailiff walks the printouts to the bench, a woman in the audience, Tyler's new girlfriend, starts fidgeting. She mutters something, trying to defend her man from the gallery. The judge's head snaps up. Judge, I'm sorry. Did you have something you wanted to add? New girlfriend. Me and him were together when, Judge, I didn't ask you a question. Bird, that one is irritating me. Would you get her out of here? Bird, sure, ma'am. This way. The bailiff professionally escorts the shocked girlfriend right out of the courtroom. The judge looks dead at a humiliated Tyler Nichols. Judge, you don't have to bring your new girlfriend. It's annoying. Do you understand? It's just annoying. Tyler, yes. The interruption is over, but the whole mood in the room has changed. The drama just got kicked up a notch, and now all eyes are on the papers in the judge's hands. She reads them, and her face gets harder with every line. Judge, isn't it nice I got rid of the new girlfriend? Just in case you thought I was going to be exceedingly hard on him, I want my bailiff to read some of these communications. The judge hands the papers to her bailiff, Bird. The courtroom goes dead silent. This is it. Judge, Mr. Nichols, you told me, under oath, that this was a gift. You said you never agreed to pay her back. Tyler, I don't believe I did. Judge, you don't believe what? Where did I say I was going to pay for it? Judge, would you show Shakespeare here the emails? Bird, you don't even have to read them all. Just point to the part where Mr. Nichols, in his own, unique and colorful language, explicitly promises to pay Ms. Sunkrant for the furniture. The bailiff puts the paper right in front of Tyler. He stares at it, and the color drains from his face. The text is undeniable. It's a promise, laced with so much profanity it confirms not just the debt, but his anger at being asked to pay it. Judge, you told her you were going to pay her for the furniture. Unfortunately, your choice of language was so poor that the camera operator can't even take a picture of it because you only seem to know how to express yourself using four-letter expletives. Now you see where you told her you were going to pay her? Tyler, yes, I remember those conversations. Judge, good. Then you remember that this wasn't a gift. You remember that this was a loan. You remember that you used her credit and you promised to pay her back. And you remember that you broke that promise. There's nowhere to run. His own words have demolished his entire defense. The "it was a gift" story has just crumbled under the weight of his own text messages. He stands there, exposed not just as someone who owes money, but as a liar. The judge leans in, her voice low and sharp. Judge, Mr. Nichols, you are unemployed. You have no job. You have a bed your ex-girlfriend paid for. You have a TV your ex-girlfriend paid for. And you have the nerve to bring your new girlfriend to my courtroom to watch you try and weasel your way out of a debt that you absolutely, unequivocally owe. You took advantage of a young woman's kindness. You used her, and when the relationship was over, you wanted to keep all the benefits without any of the responsibility. That is not how the world works. That is not how my courtroom works. The lecture is brutal, precise, and gets right to the point. This is about more than money. It's about character. Or the lack of it. The judge's words are the vindication Megan has been waiting months to hear. Judge, I've seen the evidence. I've heard your testimony, what little of it was truthful. The emails and text messages are crystal clear. You knew this was a loan. You promised to pay it back. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,235.54. We're done. And just like that, it's over. The gavel falls. Megan lets out a quiet sigh of relief. Tyler Nichols just stands there, motionless, as the judgment sinks in. He owes the money. No more arguments, no more lies. As they leave the courtroom, they walk in opposite directions. Megan walks out with her head held high, finally closing a painful chapter. Tyler is left to figure out how to pay a debt he fought so hard to deny, perhaps learning that some promises can't be deleted. So, what do you think? Was this a simple misunderstanding or a deliberate attempt to get away with $2,000? A promise to pay is a promise, whether it's in a contract or a curse-filled text message. Let us know what you would have done in the comments below. And if you want to see more liars get caught and justice get served, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a case.